Hello everyone, कैसे हो? मजे में? Good. So if you're new to my channel, let me give you a very short introduction about myself. My name is Archana. I stay in Dubai with my husband and two beautiful kids. I make videos on how's life in Dubai, how's the expense here, and I also make vlogs on travel, food, lifestyle. So if you're interested in such topics, I request you to don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you're the first one to get the update whenever I'm posting the new video. So today's video, after my extensive research I have made on the topic education, like how is education in Dubai and how much is the cost for education here, how you should look out for the schools for your kids, and what are things you need to consider while you're selecting the good school for your kids. So without wasting time, let's start. One more thing, I have a diary with me. I have written down some important points in case I look down, just to be sure that I'm not missing out something. So before I start something, let me give you a brief idea about how is education in Dubai. Like unlike other Western and European countries, here the public education is only free for Emirati kids. Rest all expats, they have to pay for the kids' education, right? And the education cost in Dubai is really expensive. So some of the parents, they go for like homeschooling for their kids, or they send their kids back to their home country so that they can pursue their education. So here, after your kid turn like 1 year old, you can enroll them for nursery or playgroup. And if you want to like send them to KGs or FS1, FS2, what we call like pre-KG schools. So it depends on age and which curriculum you're going for. Like in British curriculum, they take kids when they turn 3 years, and it's like in pre-KG, we call it FS1. And if you're going to different curriculum like KG1, KG2, things they have, so for 4 years is the minimum age. And also some of the schools, they have this assessment criteria also for the kid. So like if you are looking for enrollment for your kids, you need to make sure that your kid attend those assessments. So admission here is a real battle. For like admission and enrollment for your kid, you need to prepare it 1 year in advance. So like if you want to get your kid admission next year, you have to start working on that from now on. Research about which school is good, what is the fees, location and everything. This I will discuss in detail in the same video later on. So I request you to please watch this video till the end. And then like here the school working days are like from Monday to Thursday. It starts from 7:45 in the morning till 2:30 or 3 p.m. depending on the curriculum and the school timing policy. And on Friday it's always half day for everyone, so it's 7:45 to maximum 12 o'clock in the afternoon it ends. Saturday and Sundays are the holidays here. Then here the school terms are divided into three different terms depending on the different curriculums, right? So some schools, they have the session starting from autumn, then some have in springs, and the others have in summer. The new session starts in these terms. And I also request you that before you start your school search, there is a authority which looks after all schools and universities operating in Dubai, UAE, that is called KHDA, Knowledge and Human Development Authority. It is like the authority who looks after all the functioning of all schools and authority and universities here. They also give ratings to the school based on their performances. So their website is very useful for you. And the other website is EDARABIA. This website is also very important. You can get an insight about how are the schools here, what are the performances, what is the average fee. So I'll be putting these two website links in my description box also, and you can go and check it out there. So after all this basic details, now I'll move on to like how can you find affordable school for your kids. So there are few things that you surely have to consider while you're looking for school. The very first one I'll say is like KHDA rating. As I told you that KHDA is an authority who looks after schools and universities, and they give ratings based on the performances of the schools. So here the ratings are like outstanding, then very good, good, acceptable, poor. Poor is the worst performing school here, right? So of course all parents, they want to enroll the kids in the outstanding schools, but it's not always possible. The higher and the better the ratings are, the demand for those schools are really high. And of course, with demand high, the fees also is very high. So it's always a struggle to find, seats in those schools. So then the parents, they move to the schools which have very good rating and good rating. And very good rating also is the same case like outstanding schools. The seats availability is also really tough, but if you're lucky enough, you get seats. And like for 1 year in advance, you have to fill up their forms, and every while you're registering your kid, you need to pay like 500 form fees, and that's non-refundable. So you have to submit those details for every specific school you find interesting for you. And if they have like availability, they inform you that okay, your kid can come and give the assessment, and then if it's like finalized, he'll get the placement. It's like that. There are many schools like good schools, people also opt out for those because they have reasonable fees as well, and education is also good. And there are few recently opened schools here that have the rating of acceptable, since they are like 1 or 2 or maximum 5 years old, and they have recently got the rating. So of course we cannot expect them to get the outstanding rating. So many parents, they opt out for acceptable schools, thinking that yes, this particular school have the potential to get good rating in the near future. So this is the first thing you need to consider while looking for affordable schools in Dubai. The second one I'll say is the location. Location plays a very important role while selecting the school. Why? Because you will always look for the schools which is nearby to your place. If your school is far away from wherever you are staying, the traveling time will increase, and it's like it can take 1.5 hour in the morning, and the same while coming back. So of course you don't want your kid to waste this much time while traveling, and of course it will hamper their extracurriculum activity time as well. So location also plays a very important role, and also the fees also increases with the difference in how far the school is located. The more the distance is, the more is the fees. So the average transport cost in Dubai, it starts from 5,500 AED to 7,500 AED per year, right? So choose the best school which is nearby your place and it fits your budget also. Now the third thing I'll consider is the age of the establishment. Like if the establishment is old, of course it becomes famous, and if it has like high demand also, and it's very popular, so the fees is also high. The older the establishment is, the higher the price is, and the availability probability also get less. So it's not always like you should run for old establishment. You can also opt out for other available good schools, and later if you find that there are some admission circulars for the particular school you're looking for is open, so you can then shift your kid from the recent school to the particular school you want he or she in. Now the fourth point is curriculum. There are total number of 17 different curriculums operated in Dubai, and out of which the English speaking curriculums are British curriculum, American curriculum, and the rest of all other curriculums are operated as per the standard of the country. And the most common of these curriculums are British curriculum, American curriculum, International Baccalaureate, what we call IB, and CBSE curriculum, of course, for Indians. The fees in these different curriculums also varies. The expensive ones are IB, American, and the British curriculum. CBSE fees are quite reasonable. So Indian parents, they mostly opt out for CBSE curriculum, but the struggle is really hard for the admission process. You have to be like on high alert all the time, just watching out on the websites of the schools when the admission is opening, right? You have to be like well prepared with everything ready. Once there is an admission open, you just have to fill out the form, deposit the fees, and just wait for the confirmation. Now the when you decide, when you're looking for the curriculum, just don't only go for curriculum. Okay, the name looks good, so I'll go out for this. No, better you go and do the cultural background check of the school as well, and also do the teacher's background check and what religious beliefs is followed in those schools, because there is a huge cultural and religious difference in the schools operated in Dubai, and you don't want your kid to start with such an uncomfortable situation. Now, the major factor which will help you to finalize and decide which school and curriculum you should go for is the school fees. As I told you before, that there are around 17 different curriculums in Dubai, and the average cost for them like ranges from 12,700 AED to 130,000 AED per year. It does not include the tuition fees, transport fees, book fees, or the uniform fees. I told CBSE curriculum is always in budget, depending on the ratings also. Sometimes it differs. Some CBSE schools have high fees, some has reasonable, but many schools, CBSE schools which have outstanding and very good rating, they also have reasonable schools. You just have to be alert that okay, this is a time that admission is open, so you have to be like fully prepared with all the documents and forms, deposit fees, and enroll your kids online. Once you get the confirmation, then you can go for the assessment test, and then the process of enrollment happen. That's all from me today. I hope this video is useful for you and it will help you in the smooth enrollment of your kid. If you like my video, don't forget to press the like button. Please subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. And I promise you that I'll try to give as much information needed for the people who are looking to relocate in Dubai and they are looking like for additional information. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and stay safe.